you now to the latest on the coronavirus, the crisis growing more dire. We're tracking several big headlines tonight.
The U.S. has surpassed 200,000 new cases each day for the past 2 days. The U.S. now averaging 1,800 deaths per day. There is hope on the front for a vaccine. Pfizer's set to meet with the FDA next Thursday.
Meanwhile, the San Francisco Bay Area region issuing a stay-at-home order even before the governor forced them to. That lasts through January 4th. And California's ban on non-essential travel, that takes effect today. People are being asked not to drive more than a few hours from their home and to avoid traveling for leisure. Throughout the pandemic, we have seen health orders evolve. It can be confusing. The stay-at-home order we are currently facing is different than the one we went through in March.
It's a point of confusion for some people. Phil Schuman joining us live to kind of break down what we can do and what we can't do. Phil?
Well, first of all, no new statewide orders have gone into effect yet in Southern California. If they do, let's say you own a big chain of retail stores or you own one mom and pop shop like here in Montrose, 20% capacity. Personal services, hair salons, barbershops will be shut down. Well, what say if you have a retail shop but also offer personal services like makeup? You can see it all gets rather confusing. It could take a village to understand the new rules if they go into effect. Children's shop owner Gigi Garcia, already limited to 20% capacity under LA County, tried her best to follow Governor Newsom's announcement.
My understanding is that it sounds to me like they're going to shut everything down. But then it gets confusing because from what the last order said that we could have retail at 20% capacity.
In fact, he's not going to shut everything down. Her shop remains open, capacity limited to that same 20%. Essential retail would have the customer cap reduced from 35 to 20. Restaurants, takeout, delivery only to minimize interaction with others. Yet you can go to the beach. Certainly other people will be there. So-called personal services like hair salons also shut down. But what does that mean for a store like Merle Norman, which provides both retail and services like makeup?
I took away that it was restaurants and hair salons and that type of thing. And we fall into that category a little bit because we do apply makeup, but we're not ready to apply makeup on anybody. So
you're not sure what will happen to you.
Exactly. So if they say we have to close our doors, we'll just go back to what we were doing.
What makes this potentially more confusing is for the first time the governor's breaking down the state into 5 broad regions. One of them, Southern California, all the way down to San Diego. The trigger ICU capacity in any one individual region.
The mixed messaging is very confusing for people that frankly just want to know what they have to do so they don't get in trouble.
Political consultant Matt Klink thinks the governor's taken a complicated issue and made it more so.
He talks about the entire state, but then he relies on, which of the 5 regions in the state you fall on, and then you have the mayor, Garcetti chiming in, and the county board of supervisors. If you're a small business owner, or frankly, if you're even just a resident, you're just looking, tell me what I need to do.
Bottom line, what you need to do is keep your mask on and keep socially distant and try to stay away from people from other households. That's the bottom line. The latest numbers that we have, Ellis and Christine, on the Southern California region's ICU capacity is still at about 20%. If it goes below 15%, then you have 24 hours before these new stay-at-home orders kick in. Coming up at 6, we're going to get some specifics on Riverside County. You can see here in Montrose, the holiday lights are already lit up, but nobody's feeling too festive, right? I'm Phil Schuman reporting live. Alex, Christine.
It's a holiday unlike anything we've seen before. Phil, thank you so much.